everybody, how are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. So for those of you who are new to the group and not too familiar with who I am, my name is Trisha Schinkel. I am your intuitive spiritual healer and coach from innerbuddha.ca. I am your awakening coach. I am the one who created this group, who founded Inner Buddha, and who helps empaths down the ascension path, down your awakening path, and through all the healing and finding your purpose and then living out that purpose. So that's all the fun stuff, right? So today I wanted to just hop on and talk to you guys a little bit about this download that I got this morning, this revelation, this intuitive hit, this message that my guides told me. And I'm like, okay, this makes a lot of sense, right? And so I wrote it all out because when I get these downloads, I get so much information all at once. If I don't write it out, I will forget it and it won't be the same. So you're going to see me kind of reading from it a lot, but I just wanted to really talk to you about this and let you guys know that as empaths, we are conduits for energy, right? It doesn't matter what kind of energy. Energy just flows through us naturally. So naturally attracted to us. It's kind of what we came here to do, right? We are special in that way, right? We are here to help the planet raise the frequency, raise the vibration, and get to this new place, this new earth, right? So if you're just coming on now, say hi, let me know you're here, whether you're watching live or the replay, let me know. So yeah, really what it is I found that the messaging that we had before as empaths, we attract energy, we absorb it, but then it kind of just stops there. Like the thinking stops there at a point where it's like we attract this energy, but then we don't know how to get rid of it. We don't know how to get to, push it out of our body or change it into something better, right? We just kind of get stuck with this heaviness and then we claim it as our own and we don't even realize that it may not even be ours to begin with, right? So we don't have time for that anymore. We're at a time in our human evolution on this planet Earth that we don't have time to be processing ideas and things like that. Hi, Kim. Thanks so much for coming on. We don't have that time anymore. So we gotta anchor these energies out of our bodies so that we can be a clear channel, a clear vessel for our own healing and our own movement and our own evolution and our own growth, right? Because that's the thing. Change starts with you. That's where it all starts. Your relationships start with you. Your views start with you. How you feel starts with you. Everything starts with you, and then it ripples out to everyone around you, and then it reflects back to you, and that's a whole nother topic. But what I really wanted to get down to today is that we can't help to attract this energy. We are conduits of it. But that doesn't mean that we have to take it on as our own. And that's why I'm doing this live, because I want to bring awareness to the fact that, yes, I'm acknowledging that we collect energies, but we can also transmute them and get them out of our bodies and move on to bigger and better things, right? So we are meant to transmute things. And that's the thing. That's the next step, I would say, that isn't really talked about or taught enough openly anyway. Maybe it is behind closed doors, but I find it's not publicly talked about. So as empaths, we can get ahead of it by just realizing that when you're feeling those heavy emotions, you may have been talking to somebody and you feeling their pain, and then you have the residual energy effect after that, right? You don't have to keep that. You can't get sad enough to help somebody that's sad. You can't get angry enough to help somebody through their anger, right? You can't get depressed enough to help somebody through their depression, right? It's when you are rising above it and seeing it from a different perspective is how you can move through it and past it a lot quicker. So what I'm going to tell you today is a little trick to start utilizing in your own life, start using to your advantage. And it is the fact that your voice to your body, so your body is this vessel that's holding your consciousness, right? When you talk to your body, your voice is like the voice of God. And you can command your body to do anything. How often are you talking to your body? Probably not at all, right? That's probably why you're like, well, I don't know how well this works. Start using it and you're going to see how well it works. Okay? So what you want to do is start changing your subconscious programming already. That it's set. The subconscious program that we want to change right now is that I am an empath and I absorb things and I cannot get rid of it. That's what needs to change. It's the belief that we absorb things and we can't do anything about it. That once we have it, we're like stuck with it. And that's not true. That's not true at all. So just as your body, your subconscious is what actually programs your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, your cells to separate and, form new ones. It's your subconscious mind. You don't have to tell your body to, push blood through your heart and through your body, right? It just does it automatically. You don't have to tell your body to blink so your eyes can get water so you don't have to have dry eyes, right? Like these are things that your subconscious mind already is in charge of. We don't think of it that way, but it's true. So knowing this, you can then use the voice of God that you have to your body and command your body to channel out any negativity that does not belong to you. And that's all you really have to say. It's really, you're making a command. You're setting an intention, really. Okay, so how it goes is this. When you use your voice of God to command your body to do something that you want, it listens. It's going to react. It's going to respect the command that you're commanding it, right? So I put together kind of like a short little intention that you can use. You can word it whatever way you want. That's fine. But really, you're going to say, dear body, you're getting the attention of your body. I now ask for you to channel out any negativity that is picked up through the day. Please channel this through my feet, into the ground, into the earth to be recycled. Please leave any positive energy and all good things, that the stuff that makes me feel good, you can leave that in my body, in my energy field, right? To stay healthy, strong, and energetic. Please continue to do this with each breath, with each heartbeat, with each blink of an eye. And may it be automatic and consistent so that we are strong, healthy, and energetic. Now, you can, again, like I said, you can change that wording if you feel that it's something more closer to what you want your intention to be. But the whole idea is that we're telling our body what we want to do. And for the first time ever, we may be even communicating to our body. And our body is like, finally, it loves you talking to it, by the way. So that's the thing. But you're consciously doing this now. We subconsciously talk to our body all the time. We say, oh, I hate you. Oh, I don't like you. Oh, we say all these things that we pick out our flaws all the time like that. But how often are you commanding it to do positive things for you, or to work together in an intention, to set an intention to clear what doesn't belong to you? So that is something that, you may want to start doing. Now, you do have to continue to use this statement, whatever statement that you put together for it, until the action becomes automatic. Because here's the thing. It's not going to be a natural part of your autopilot programming, right? You have this autopilot that we operate from on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that you normally use. So this is something that you're going to have to do in repetition. So in order for subconscious programming to change, it takes repetition. That's what it takes. It takes repetition to change anything. Now, there's not a certain number of times that you need to do something for it to change. It's over time. It's what actually changes it. What's actually changing, I should say, is the belief behind it. Is the belief that you have the ability to program or command your body to do something in the first place. Right? It's crazy because you don't think of it that way. You think, I have a body. I'm trapped in this body. I can't do anything about it, but you can. You have the power, and I'm here to bring that to your attention, to remind you that you have more power in your pocket than you know. So this way, when we do set these intentions, when we command, we use our voice of God to command our body to filter out any unneeded negative energies that we picked up through the day, out through our feet into the ground to be recycled by the earth, then it's no longer in your body. Then when you go around people, you no longer have to set those boundaries anymore, because even if you pick up this energy, you can channel it out. It's no big deal. That's being said, I mean, obviously as empaths, we still have the innate talent to tune in to what other people are feeling, experiencing, and feeling on their own, right? From these emotions and thoughts and energies. And that's a gift. That's a superpower that we were blessed with. It doesn't have to be a curse. It's all in how you see it, right? So just knowing that you can actually turn your superpower into hyperdrive by just channeling out the stuff that you don't need, keeping all the stuff that you do want, and then being there, totally present, totally aware, totally in the moment with the people that matter most to you in your life. And you don't have to be so stuck in your own thoughts and your feelings, and you can actually be in a conversation and not have to think, what are they going to think of me if I say this? Or how am I going to look if I do this? We always have these thoughts about ourselves and we forget about the other person. And that's because we're collecting all the energy and all their thoughts, and it's subconsciously being transmuted to us automatically. We're just conduits of it, and we're just that beautiful being, right? So in order to change the dial of the setting of where it is that your belief is that you have the ability to make these changes in your life, you have to do the repetition. You have to change the programming, right? So I know I covered a lot in this right here, but it's so potent, it's so powerful, and it gives you the power to take back control in your own life. You can then go out into public and not be affected anymore. It doesn't have to drain you anymore. You don't have to be in that place of overwhelm, right? You don't need that anymore. And isn't that an amazing thing, right? Wouldn't it be amazing to not have to feel the heaviness of somebody's drama or chaos when it's not even your own, but just because you're in the vicinity of them, you collect it, right? And if you are in the vicinity and you do collect it, now you know how to channel it out of your body. You're commanding your body to say, hey, this isn't ours. We don't need this body. Channel it out your feet into the ground and to be recycled by the earth. Energy and the earth are one, right? So just know that. So if you want to go deeper on this subject, or if you want to, start programming your own autopilot settings, doing the work so that you can actually live a free life, one that's not tied to all of these scenarios, this draining heaviness, right? This is the work that I do in my awakening coaching. So I invite you to message me if this is something you're interested in. But I really had to share this with you because it's such a biggie. And I feel like this is going to be something that I'm going to be recording a podcast for sure. This is something that I'm going to be spreading the word about. But I wanted to share it here first with you guys, and let me know about your feedback. Let me know if you guys have a chance to start commanding your own body and channeling the unnecessary energy out of your body. What are the effects of that? How are you feeling? Even after a week of doing this, I want to know how things work out for you. All right. So I send you so much love and so much light, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you again very soon. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.